It's Tea Time 2010. We are on week 48, which is share some resources, books, movies, documentaries, etc. that you felt accurately represented the trans community, or that you felt hit home with you and your transition. Sorry to say it again, I'm just way too tired. Last week of preceptorship, which is basically being a nurse and having a real nurse follow you to make sure that you don't mess up. And I'm doing that on top of working and studying for this really heinous final that I'm taking. So you're going to have to deal with it. Anyway, so for this week, I'm going to start, the first thing that really hit home with me before I even understood what being trans meant was Boys Don't Cry. Whenever I thought that lesbian was the right identity for me, because I didn't know any better, it was on a list of movies online to watch, because I was one of those people that, wanted to research everything about the political identity and my sexual orientation. So I looked into everything, books, movies, music, stuff like that then, and that was on the list, and I was like, okay, I guess I better watch it. Funny, because it has nothing to do with being a lesbian at all, but I guess back then, in my early teens, there wasn't that much going on with trans stuff and issues anyway. So I watched that, and that really scared me, kind of, but later on, looking back, it helped me realize, yeah, he is the same kind of person that I am, This is what my problem is, or, this is what's going on with me. So that was the first thing I remember really helping me out. Later on, it wasn't until I came out as trans about a year ago that I found anything else. My really good friend showed me this book. It's called Body Alchemy by Lauren Cameron. Hopefully you can see that. Amazing book. I think I mentioned it in my last video. Or at least I tried to, and I spaced out. It was really funny. Anyway, that book has a lot of portraits of trans guys, different kinds of portraits of them, and some of their personal stories about their transitions and their lives and stuff. So check it out. Really good resource. Friend let me read Stone Butch Blues whenever I was struggling with my trans identity, when I thought I might be genderqueer. And that really helped me to understand my butch identity, and made me feel more comfortable in how I viewed myself as a whole, regardless of gender. And I think that book really does bring to light, what it means to respect someone, what it means to, cross boundaries and how to honor them. And, it completely annihilates the gender binary as a whole, so I really like that about that. So that's good, read that. That's pretty much it about as far as literature goes. OP Magazine's really good. I actually have an issue of that. I'm not going to get it, it's in a different room. But OP, it's like Trans Guys Quarterly. I mentioned that in my last video. Check it out. Originalplumbing.com. Great stuff. YouTube, of course, is a great resource. I'd say after reading Body Alchemy by Lauren Cameron, I'd spent maybe, 4 or 5 months on YouTube looking at other guys' transitions, just searching online, putting in FTM, on Google, and seeing what comes up. Just search the internet. The internet there's just so many things on there. It's so vast. The possibilities are endless for the information you can find on there. Talk to other trans guys. For Arizona, there's NAGA and SAGA, or Northern Arizona Gender Alliance, or Southern Arizona Gender Alliance. Those have a lot of resources. It's how I actually found my nurse practitioner. Good stuff. Anyway, that's kind of off the track, but those are just good resources. Other than Boys Don't Cry, as far as movies go, only ones I like are Transamerica and Better Than Chocolate. That's pretty good. I don't think that trans men as a whole have been really adequately represented on movies. Television, either. I I really don't like Max Sweeney on the L Word, but there is some truth to it, but it's just too confusing and misleading for people to really read too far into that. The clicks, as far as we're going to go into music now, the clicks are amazing. Lucas Silveira, he's the man. I really love Athens Boys Choir. Cats is like insane. We've got Catastrophe. I haven't listened to much of his stuff. Adam Rowland, okay? Riot Folk, amazing. He's so good. Check him out. That's pretty much it. So that's what I have to say about that. Let's see. Yeah, that's all. That's that topic for this week. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I'll see you next week. Preceptorship ends tomorrow, so next video should be a little bit more entertaining. Alright? Have a good night, guys. See ya.